Yeah. Yeah. Been riding with this passenger since I was young. Never asked for company, but here we come. Come through every milestone, every win, every loss. Dark passenger reminding me of every cost. Cost of every wound that never healed right. Cost of every childhood stolen in the night. Night that taught me things I shouldn't have to know. Dark passenger, the luggage that I carry slow. Slow enough to function, fast enough to feel. Dark passenger, the most consistently real. Real thing in my life that never leaves my side. Dark passenger, my most faithful ride. Dark passenger, dark passenger. Been with me longer than anyone I know. Dark passenger, dark passenger. Shows up uninvited, steals the show. Dark passenger, dark passenger. Try to leave you behind so many times. Dark passenger, dark passenger. You know every secret, every crime. Yeah, therapist said name it, so I'm naming it tonight. Everything that lives beneath the surface of my fight. Fight to be present, fight to be okay. Dark passenger, been steering since that day. Day I can't discuss with most but carry everywhere. Dark passenger, the weight nobody knows is there. There in every room I enter slightly changed. Dark passenger, the reason I feel rearranged from what I could have been without. Dark passenger, the source of every doubt. I mask with confidence and forward motion. Dark passenger, the undertow beneath the ocean. I used to pray that you would leave. Used to beg for one day of peace. Now I understand, you're not my enemy. You're the record of everything that happened to me. Before I had the language to describe it. Dark passenger, you're just my history, asking to be acknowledged. So I acknowledge you, I see you, now let me drive. Dark passenger, I see you. Dark passenger, I know you. Dark passenger, you're part of me. Dark passenger, but you don't drive anymore. I do, I always did. Just forgot for a while. Not anymore. Heartless season, heartless season. Turn it off and never find a reason. Heartless season, heartless season. Move through everything without a feeling. Heartless season, heartless season. Deal with had to be done cold and clean. Heartless season, heartless season. Became the most efficient machine. Somewhere around the third, lost some switch. Emotional circuit permanently glitched. Glitched into a frequency of nothing much. Heartless season started with too much. Too much feeling led to too much pain. Heartless season was the only thing that remained. Remained when everything that hurt got stripped. Heartless season where the warmth got clipped clean like a wire, losing power slow. Heartless season, all I need to know. Know the function, know the move, know to survive. Heartless season, keeping me alive. Made decisions in that season, cold as stone. Walked away from things I should've never left alone. Alone in retrospect, but then it felt like free. Heartless season, the most productive part of me. Me without this second guessing, without a way. Heartless season, moving fast and moving straight. Straight through everything, the feelings with a slow. Heartless season, lightened up the load. Load of caring too much about the wrong. Heartless season where I learn to move along. Along the bed, along the mark, along the clear. Heartless season lasted almost half a year. Hearing nothing penetrating, nothing getting through. Heartless season till I finally met you. Efficient, yes, but you what you miss when the season ends and the feeling comes back, like circulation returning to a limb you forgot was yours. It passed, mostly left some permanent. Cold spots, still there, still numb in places. Working on the circulation, still working. Champagne problems, champagne problems. Can't complain, but still I feel the weight. Champagne problems, champagne problems. Got everything I wanted, still I wait. Champagne problems. Nobody wants to hear it when you're winning. Success got its own kind of spinning. Can't go certain places without being recognized. Can't trust certain people without being surprised. Surprised by motives hidden in the compliments. Champagne problems dressed as documents. Documents of friendship, documents of love. Champagne problems falling from above. Above the life I had before the name got big. Champagne problems, now the price of every gig. Gig of being someone that the world decided on. Champagne problems from the dusk until the dawn. Dawn of every morning wondering who's real. Champagne problems teaching me a different feel. Used to want the table, now the table's complicated. Used to want the room, now every room is weighted with the expectations, weighted with the eyes. Champagne problems hiding in the otherwise perfect life that looks amazing from outside. Champagne problems living on the inside where the pressure of the pedestal is real. Champagne problems, nobody wants to hear you feel the isolation of a life that looks like gold. Champagne problems taking quiet tolls on authenticity, tolls on peace. Champagne problems never seem to cease. I know how this sounds, I know what you're thinking. He's got everything, what's he complaining about? And you're right, I'm grateful every single day. But gratitude doesn't make the weight disappear, it just makes you feel guilty for feeling it. Champagne problems are still problems, they just come in nicer glasses. Champagne problems, still grateful. Champagne problems, still heavy. Champagne problems, nobody talks about champagne problems, but everybody with something real knows exactly what this feels like. Exactly.